just hearing you guys talk, a lot of you guys may have a legacy of a faith that's persecuted. So what is that like, having a faith that's persecuted?
I come from Holocaust survivors, and so that's something that's always kind of been with me, is just knowing my dad is genealogy, so we have like my whole family history mapped out, and I'm very lucky because a lot of people don't have that. Um, but I know like my family's history when we came here to the United States from the Holocaust. My great great grandparents were murdered in the Holocaust, and so that's kind of stuck with me through my faith as well, just like honoring them and being with them. I guess going back throughout history, Jews have been a scapegoat for centuries. And then I would say, like, in the modern time, at least, and so in my experience, like, I've heard people say, like, jokes about the Jewish community, and it is never, ever okay to joke about the Holocaust. Um, it's a hard topic. I'm trying to figure out where to begin. Um, I guess something to consider is that throughout history, Jews have been, I guess, labeled as different things. Like, oh, it's a religion, now it's a race, because in the past, like before the Holocaust, Jews were persecuted as a religion. They were forced to convert or they were exiled. And then in the Holocaust, that wasn't the case. It was seen as a race, and you couldn't convert. Even if you did convert, you were still Jewish. You were murdered regardless of what religion you believed or what you practiced. So I think that's something that's kind of important to consider, is that, it's hard to identify, like, what does it mean to be Jewish and, like, persecuted in that way. And then something that scares me the most about this topic is the fact that a lot of people don't know what the Holocaust is. A lot of people don't know what the word anti-Semitism means. And for people that don't know what that means, it's the hatred towards the Jewish people. But a lot of people don't know what that means. And also, I think a big issue regarding anti-Semitism is education. Like, a lot of schools do not have education regarding the Holocaust or Jewish history, so a lot of people don't know what it is, and that's honestly, I think, what's causing the rise in anti-Semitism today, and what's so scary about that. So there have been a lot of examples just in the past couple years of, terrorism in synagogues, and now whenever I go to temple, there has to be, a security cop, a security guard outside of our temple there to protect us. At Shabbat, at Hillel, every Shabbat we have a security guard. I went to an event in high school where there was a Holocaust survivor speaking, and we had to have a security guard there for protection just in case, because anti-Semitism is rising, and social media is not contributing in a positive way at all. It's definitely a challenge with that as well. But yeah, I think that's the thing that scares me the most, is that, as the Holocaust survivors are dying off, and we're not teaching people about it in schools, that it's rising. And throughout the Jewish history, there's been an ebb and flow of anti-Semitism. It kind of looks like this. You have series of peace and symbiosis, and then you have eras of persecution and exile, and then it kind of goes back down, and then it comes back up again. So I think that's what scares me the most, is history can be repeated. Yeah.
I think that's why it's so important to share, like, your beliefs, because I feel like that's what people can learn. Like you say, how a lot of people don't know what
Hmm.
that means. I feel like learning about other religions and stuff that you don't know can help people. Like, for me, that's why I'm happy I came here. I didn't really know about a lot of other religions besides Christianity.
Hmm.
So being here, I can learn from, like, you got, like, how you guys have to go through life and stuff like that. It's good from seeing life from other people's perspectives, because it helps you understand, like, what you go through, and not, like, trigger them. Like, I feel like that'd be disrespectful. So, like, I feel like it's important to learn what other people are going through and how they live.
Yeah.